Hello everybody, True Sight's back again. We have a fly issue. Now, I love flies because I know there's flies that actually destroy fire ants. They load the fire ant up with their larva. The larva grows and it eats the fire ant from the inside out, and it pops and it dies. That's amazing. But anyway, that's good. But there's flies that find their way inside the house, and every time I try to eat, I see a fly. Now, growing up, my father couldn't stand flies because a lot of times the flies, they'll blow their larva on food. So when they blow it on the food and then you eat it, then they start eating inside your intestines, which I like to avoid that by getting rid of the flies on the inside or any flies on any food that I eat or the family eats. So this is what I came up with. There's a container, as you can see, that I cut off here, and here's the top. This is the top. I put a hole in it, drill the hole. Now I'm going to put a solution that attracts the flies. I'm going to show you how I do it. Now this is another container that is it came to juice, whatever. You just cut it off here. Then I added the top to the bottom, drilled the hole, as you can see. Now this will sit inside of here. I gotta force it in, but it sits in like that. That makes it difficult for the flies to negotiate a way out of this container. So let's get to it. Open up the solution, which I actually got at, and one thing you need to do always, wear gloves. Always, no matter what you do, wear gloves. Gots to wear gloves. Handling any kind of material, even though they say it's not poisonous, not toxic, still wear your gloves. Okay, the package just goes in like that. Okay, and then we add water to the solution. The bag or the pouch that is in should dissolve. And then I just pop the top on. As you can see, it's actually dissolving in the water, if you can see it. You see the packet dissolving? Little pieces, little fragments in the water. You can see little fragments. Now what's supposed to happen is this is supposed to attract the flies, and they are to accumulate in this whole thing. What it's supposed to do is dump it and then continue with another pouch and another collection. Flies gone bye-bye. That's it. Get a little closer for you. That's how it looks. They enter here and they cannot exit. They cannot exit because they're greedy. I heard someone talk about certain activity of a certain animal, but the interest or the excitement of getting an item prevents you from thinking clearly. Now obviously there's a hole at the top. The fly goes in the hole to get the food. Now, if he would take his time to find the hole to get out, instead of going in and seeing the food and not remembering at all how to get back out. Just letting go of the thought of getting the food will set you free. That's a life lesson there. Well, more life to all, less life to none. Amen.